Hello everybody, my name is Gogglemaster and welcome to a video that I've been long overdue to do. And before I begin, yes, you guys, I know I'm late in terms of reviewing the Sun and Moon anime, but for reasons, me, Trey, and another friend of ours had a plan to do where we decided to like wait it out, to like review all of what went down in Ula Ula, but some things got in the way, and unfortunately, it's now late, so now it was like, yeah, well, Trey's been reviewing it mostly, so if you guys want to watch reviews, go watch his channel, so he'll give his 2 cents of his thoughts on these episodes. And for me, I'm here to pretty much review all that went down in the Ula Ula arc. Like everything that went down during our time in Ula Ula. And the reason because of this is because 1, I'm late, and 2, I just decided to like wait it out a little bit. Like I just like went all like I just wanted to like wait it out. I did want to review it. But we had that idea. It didn't went so well. So now I had to play catch up. Anyways, enough about this. Let's go ahead and start with the Ula arc review, as I'm going to be filming it. The reason I call it the Ula Ula arc is because all the events that happened, well, except for the Ultra Guardian episode, most of the events took place in Ula Ula. I will be talking about the Ultra Guardian episode when we get to it though, so don't worry. But yeah, anyways, let's begin with the arc. So basically, the first episode of the arc is basically Team Rocket getting told by Giovanni to go to Ula Ula to meet Nanu. Once they get to Ula Ula, Nanu at first is being stubborn and pretty much says like, yo, I'm not the Kahuna. Once he says that, Ace Aurora is accompanied with 2 children, and she's pretty much telling them like the story about this giant Gengar who used to prank the citizens of Ula Ula. And once that went to happen, they go down to the shrine where Gengar was placed in. And when they're there, Team Rocket there as well, and Team Rocket winds up doing something stupid, and Gengar gets released. Like, yeah, Gengar gets released. Now, honestly, if you ask me, actually, I'll save it later on. Anyways, Gengar takes Ace Aurora, and once that winds up happening, her Mimikyu starts chasing after it. However, it can't do anything because it's a ghost. Now, let's clarify this one more thing. Mimikyu is a ghost type always, but is an actual ghost. It's not the type of ghost, it's a ghost. Yeah, I know, confusing. I was confused when I heard that too. I was like, wait, what? How's it a ghost and a ghost type? I don't know how they can specify in that. Anyways, Gengar basically takes Ace Aurora throughout most of the island. And what she does, once that winds up happening, Team Rocket do a pursuit. Once they do a pursuit to Ace Aurora, they pretty much confront Gengar. Once they confront Gengar, Nanu appears really out of nowhere and gives them a Z Crystal, or a Z Ring. Once they get the Z Ring, James performs the Black Hole Eclipse Z moves and defeats Gengar. Once that winds up happening, Ace Aurora says to Gengar, look, if you promise to be nice, we'll be friends and I can play with you all the time. And which Gengar is happy about. Once that winds up happening, Mimikyu gives Jessie the Mimikyu Z. So now, there you go. She has the Mimikyu Z. Oh, around this time around, at the ending of that one episode, Ash literally just makes a 5-second appearance going to Ula Ula. Now, one of the things I liked about the episode was Mimikyu. I'm sorry. No, I actually like Black One because of animation. And that's what it is. I'm sorry, I still don't like the idea of giving Team Rocket a Z Crystal or Z move just because I feel like they don't deserve it. They're like, yeah, there are people who like Team Rocket and that's cool for you guys, but as for me, I'm pretty much done with Team Rocket at this point in time. Like, I'm pretty much fed up with them. It's like, do something else other than trying to catch Pikachu 20%, which obviously they are here, not for Pikachu. More or less they're here, more specifically in Alola, just to capture Pokemon for Giovanni, but still. Also, one more thing, the whole Gengar thing, kinda copy-paste. I'm sorry, copy-paste. Spiritomb episode, Diamond Pearl, copy paste. Well, no, not really copy paste. Well, technically it was, but it wasn't. There was a story about a ghost type Pokemon that harassed the townsfolk, so they sealed them up. And because of either Ash or the others, Ash or the gang, or Team Rocket, the shrine gets breaking, the ghost type comes out. It's up to either Ash or Team Rocket to stop it. Kinda copy paste. Sorry. Anyways, on to the next episode. The next episode basically begins with Ash arriving at Ula Ula. Once he arrives at Ula Ula, he goes out to the police station because he knows that's where Nanu lives. Once he goes over there, Nanu acknowledges about Ash's weird new Pokemon being a Poipole or in Lycanroc. Anyways, once I went to Pepperoni, Nanu goes like, yo, the Luna's not here right now, so yeah, he's still continuing with that joke. Wait, I lied. Anyways, once Ash has basically waiting at the station for the Luna, when Acerora appears, she pretty much takes Ash to the library. Once she takes Ash to the library, we just see some little lore of what may go down. Now I forgot what most of the things said because it's been a long time since I saw the episode. But basically, it showed Solgaleo, Lunala, and Ultra Necrozma. And I believe they showed the 4 Tropos in the book too. But anyways, once that winds up being the case, they basically go down to Acerora's house, and Acerora does this like clever little thing where she grabs Nanu's little ball toy thing, where you know, like one of those those toys where the ball goes inside the little cup thing. One of those toys. And she goes, I have a very thing hostage, and Nanu appears slowly. And once Ash says, like, so you're the owner, he wants to chant Ash, which Nanu at first is reluctant, but thanks to Nanu's Acerora's like little, I forgot what she did, but basically Nanu just said, alright, we'll do it. And the battle basically begins with Ash is Lycanroc and Nanu using Crocodile. It's nice to see a Crocodile again after a long time. Anyways, the battle begins, and the minute the damn dog's fur gets dirty, it goes bad. Yeah. We're still doing that. Well, we're not, but at the time we were still doing that. Anyways, once that winds up happening, Crocodile wastes no time with defeating Lycanroc. Once the defeat of Lycanroc happens, Ash says we'll keep training and get ready for the rematch, which brings us to the next episode. The next episode is basically Ash and Acerora going to the desert to meet up with Tapu Bulu. Once they arrive and meet Tapu Bulu is like this lazy Pokemon, which I think is a nice touch. I think they even state it's lazy in the games. So once that went to happening, Tapu Bulu basically plants a seed and a tree grows up. Once the tree goes up, a sudden rainstorm happens. I don't know how that happened. But anyways, once I went to happening, actually the others decide to go play in the rain. And when that ends up happening, Tapu Bulu pushes Lycanroc into the rain and gets all wet. His rage mode happens, and actually he has to calm it down by looking at strangely eye and basically like stating that, yo, snap out of it. This is where we find out why Lycanroc always gets mad. The reason Lycanroc gets mad when its mane gets, or like its fur gets filthy, isn't because it's just trying to be a diva. More or less, it's trying to say like, yo, more or less, I guess it's trying to say like, I had to keep this fur special, like clean, because I'm like this special Pokemon that no trainer ever has, and I just want the best for Ash. And I think that's what Lycanroc was going for. Unfortunately, it was going in wrong. Actually, they say you'll always be my special Lycanroc, no matter how filthy, how dirty your furs get wet. Once I went to Pamper, Lycanroc snaps out open, and Tapu Bulu battles Lycanroc. The battle actually looks alright, for being like a little quick 5-minute battle. Anyways, this is where we see Lycanroc learns a new move in Stone Edge. Once it uses Stone Edge, the next episode begins. And the next episode is Ash training with Pikachu and Lycanroc, and Electro Ball is actually getting weaker. This is actually foreshadowing Pikachu's up-and-coming new moves. Anyways, Nanu tells Ash to go to the abandoned 50 mark to basically take on the trial over there. Once he goes over there, he meets up with Team Rocket, and the two wind up in a battle between Mimikyu and Pikachu. Once that winds up happening, there's like this little quick moment where we go to the Pokemon school, and it's odd how like Kukui's like talking about Mimikyu, well, Ash is having a battle against Mimikyu. But anyways, the battle's alright. We will did find out the team. Oh, before I forget, Team Rocket put a Roblox before they left for Ula, just so he could trick Beware. But since days have gone by, the robots are getting worn out because of the speakers are kind of like going low, and I'm assuming that's straight like, yo, the battery's about to die soon. Anyways, Beware basically gets up and goes to Ula, but right as he was about to pick up Team Rocket, Mimikyu wants to finish the battle against Ash. So Beware decides to like sit down and just let them battle. Anyways, once that winds up being the case, Mimikyu does the Mimikyu Z, and once that winds up happening, it's a split-second moment. So it's like, will Pikachu survive or not? Once Mimikyu uncovers Pikachu, it is shown that Pikachu now knows Electro Web. Yes, Pikachu has learned a new move in Sun and Moon. Speaking about new moves, Rowlet learned Razor Leaf in the Top of Blue episode. Yeah, see how minimal that was? I'm also sorry. Sorry. I'm mostly upset with Sun and Moon. The fact they're not even giving Rowlet the Gremlin episode, so this was their poor excuse like, yo, we need to teach Rowlet the 4th move. Anyways, once that winds up happening, Ash winds up having Pikachu use the Pikachu Pikachu attacks Mimikyu a little bit, and I think he uses the Electro Ball for like a quick minute. And once I winds up going down, Ash winds up going for the Pikachunium Z, or Pikachunium Z, or that I call it the Bullshitium Z. But that Z move works and beats Mimikyu. Honestly, I saw that coming. I'm sorry, but I saw that coming. Anyways, once that winds up being the case, this is basically their way of saying like, yo, the Pikachu and Mimikyu's rivalry is at its end right here. Like, this is it. This is their end game in terms of the rivalry. And I think it does show, because in fact, like, it's been episodes since we last seen Team Rocket. And even the last episode they appeared, they literally did nothing to like try to catch Pikachu or Pikachu and the others. They were just there to be the announcers for the Royale battle. Anyways, after that winds up happening, Ash is now ready to battle with Nanu. Once Ash battles Nanu, Ash only has the rules are basically Ash has to use just Lycanroc, and Nanu has to use all the other Pokemon. And in theory, that sounds awesome. But this is where things get a little iffy for me. Anyways, Nanu wins on Crocodile, and once Crocodile comes out, I will admit they did have a really good battle. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Crocodile versus Lycanroc was pretty good. Pretty good. Unfortunately, they spend most of the episode talking. More or less, like, it's in the middle of the battle, and they were like, and Nanu's trying to get to Ash, which I get what they're going with this going battle instead. Instead of going like pure power and fighting all the way, Nanu's like training Ash's mind. Like, he's training Ash's mind to prepare for that, but it doesn't. But it's on. There's even kind of Ash that will train us similar to what Nanu's doing. So it's like, what? What? Anyways, Crocodile gets down and Sableye comes in, although Sableye is really there for like 2 minutes. It is fun to know that Ash was hesitant of all of Lycanroc's movements, because at first it was going to go for like Excel Rock, but then he remembered the tail and goes for Rock Throw. And it was like this cool moment where like Sableye's trying to go for like Shadow Claw Fury Sword, but Lycanroc's just dodging him. Kind of like how Goku did with Jiren during the Tournament of Power. But yeah, anyways, once that winds up in the case, Persian comes out, and once Persian comes out, Lycanroc's getting kind of upset with Ash because the fact that it's doubting Lycanroc. And I get what they're trying to do. They're making like say like, yo, even though like Ash is worried that Lycanroc would go back to like being all rage mode, and Lycanroc basically pushes Ash down to the ground to like reassure like, yo, have more faith in me. I've overcome that. Ash reluctantly let go of that, and once that winds up happening, Persian goes for Shadow Claw, and Lycanroc counters that with Lycanroc going counter now. And when that winds up happening, Nanu goes for Black Hole Eclipse, and Ash goes for like the Rockian Z move. The Rockian Z move destroys the Z move. And the weirdest, and I promise, I think this is the weirdest way Ash has ever won. Accelerock beats Persian, but the way that beats it is so weird. It's like Lycanroc Accelerock didn't even look that powerful, to be quite honest. More or less just tackled Persian, and Persian falls to the ground and it's fainted. It's like, what? It's like, Persian even took that much damage for real. So it's like, how's this battle? What? Anyways, after that, Nanu gives Ash the Lycanroc MC, and with that, that's pretty much the end of the, I guess you could say, quote-unquote, Lycanroc arc. I guess it's like the full conclusion to Lycanroc's story, in a sense. Considering the fact that and especially since it's been almost an entire year since like the Rockruff Evolution episode, actually. So yeah, Lycanroc, this is basically, I like to think this is a good way to wrap up Lycanroc's story. Because I was complaining a lot because Lycanroc was having so bad of a losing streak, and here they were like fixing it. Unfortunately, the battle didn't even look that amazing. It's still alright. It's alright. It's just not as thrilling as Ash vs. Misty or Ash vs. Hala. And I'm sorry to you Olivia fans, to those who like Ash vs. Olivia. I just don't find that episode that interesting. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't find that battle interesting. But anyways, how do I feel about Lycanroc's story arc? It's a good way to end off, and I feel like this is a good way. If now all we really gotta do is like have Lycanroc face off against Gladiol's Lycanroc. That way we can have the full conclusion, because technically the Lycanroc storyline started with Gladiol's Lycanroc. So yeah, with that being said, next episode is the Ultra Guardian episode. Long story short, Ash and his friends were watching fireworks at one night until Ultra Beast appears, which is Blastbomb. Blastbomb appears and does so, poses Michael Jackson and does a moonwalk. And disappears. The next day happens, they gear up for the Ultra Guardian mission, and they learn that, I don't know if we got information for I know the two Ultra Beasts appear, but I just forgot. I think they were focused on, Blastbomb. Once they arrive at a power plant, this is where Xurkitree appears out of nowhere, and basically kind of starts attacking the heroes. Once that winds up happening, Blastbomb appears, and it looks like those two are just in a big performance battle. This is why Ash comes up with an idea to do a performance themselves, wrapping it up with Lycanroc's Stone Edge Z move, and basically knocks both of them, like, they're dazed at the moment, so Lana and Lily go the Beast Balls and catch both Blastbomb and Xurkitree. Once that winds up happening, they basically return them back home. I really like that arc, that episode, because it shows, although I do have my nitpick, the biggest nitpick overall, it feels to me like they can't do an episode without Ash. And I was rooting for this episode to be like, yo, while Ash is doing this stuff on Ula, and Ultra Guardian mission happens while he's not here. So that means like, yo, let's see how the Alola people defend the region, or more or less take care of the region without a trainer who's not even from Alola. So, yeah. Anyways, the episode was really good. I actually like how Lily and Lana were the ones to catch him. That's good. I really like that. I'm glad we're not having Ash do all the Ultra Beast capturing. Like, it shows that we have others here who can do it. Anyways, the next episode is the Minio episode. Long story short, we return back to Ula, and this is why I said like this. It's kind of odd how we went back to Melee and then automatically we go back to Ula. Anyways, what ends up happening is basically once we arrive on the observatory, they meet up with Mo. And once they meet up with Mo, he introduces him to Minior. Once he introduces them to Minior, they basically like Hitaya, they playing with it, and Poipo makes a really good friendship with Minior. However, they notice that like Minior's shielding is starting to like disintegrate. Once they realize that, later on in the episode, when they're outside at night, this is where you see a bunch of Minior coming up in the sky, and they basically start disintegrating. The reason because of this is because whenever Minior doesn't obtain enough space dust, they just disappear. They evaporate, and because of that, Poipo had to say goodbye to his friend, and disintegrates really right in front of him. And once that winds up happening, this is where we see our Rayquaza. And if you guys read the Pokédex entry, it is dark as heck, because it states that basically Rayquaza is there just to eat the Miniors. Now I think this was a clever way, also a dark way, but a good way to like say this message, like, yo, your friends aren't gonna be here forever with you, which is sad to say, but that's the truth, unfortunately. Your friends, the people you care for, aren't here forever, so cherish them while you can. So anyways, once that winds up being the case, basically that's all mentioned with the episode, and I think they did a good job explaining that, especially to Koiba. This is Koiba's first experience witnessing death, especially about a friend. Anyways, the next episode is basically the Lily episode. The episode basically begins with Koiba pointing out that there's an icy, like a little cave they wasn't explored. Once they go inside, Middlewhack starts changing the Pokemon for some odd reason. I guess it was just so overexcited seeing like the beautiful icy moss. This is what like knocks out Materna, and this is one thing I don't get. Tornado Pokemon is back all the time, and these spikes never explode. So why is it here it explodes? I don't know. Anyways, this is where we see the all separate action. Kiawe, Pikachu together with most of the Pokemon, Lana with Marowak and Rotom, and Lily, Sophocles, and Mallow. Once it was up happening, Mallow, Lily, and Sophocles try to go find the others, and this is where we basically learn some of their dreams. Mallow just wants to see people happy with her food, so obviously she's gonna want to become a chef. And Sophocles is the most realistic one. Well, both Mallow and Sophocles actually. He just wants to be an astronaut, which is is actually good for him. I think this is a good change of pace, because normally in Pokemon, whenever we see someone to dream, their dream is usually something to do with Pokemon. Like, for example, Dawn and May, they want to be top coordinator, which is Pokemon performances. Serena just wants to make people happy. Ash wants to become a Pokemon master. Brock wants to become a Pokemon doctor. So I think this is good. This is good to show, like, yo, Sophocles' dream is something that an actual human can, or an actual person can actually achieve, given with the right education. And Lily's dream is that she just wants to touch all the Pokemon. Anyways, once they went up happening, they ran into a bunch of Sandshrews, and one Sandshrew particular is pretty bigger than the normal one. And they even pointed out, like, this thing's as big as a totem. Anyways, the Sandshrews basically lead them inside the little icy area. This is where we see a Tyranitar attacking it. Once the Tyranitar attacks it, a bunch of rocks blocks the path of Lily between Sophocles and Mallow. And because of that, it's up to Lily to defend herself. Meanwhile, this like funny moment like Ash and Kiawe go outside, they iced up like a blizzard. And Lana's just like being all epicness as she is. And with Rotom's trying to get like the navigational system, she's like, this way, this way, this way. And she's not even giving Rotom any attention anymore. Which I thought was funny. Anyways, Lily winds up defending the Sandshrews by reminding her about some things that happened in the double battle with Olivia. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to like go and take care of a quickie moment with my throat, because my throat kind of like got dried out for a minute. But anyways, Lily comes up with a perfect strategy by using a Roller Berry and Sandshrew based attack. Once it winds up attacking Tyranitar, Tyranitar pretty much had enough of it and runs off. After that, Sophocles finds an ice stone. By the time they pretty much break through the collapsed rocks, obviously gives it to Alolan Sandslash, which evolves into Alolan Sandshrew to Sandslash, goddammit. And once that winds up happening, Sandshrew comes back by giving Lily a Z Crystal. Once that winds up happening, they pretty much leave the cave and they reunite with the others. This is where we see Sophocles found an ice stone and gives it to Lily, where Lily asks if Vulpix wants to eat, or Snowy wants to evolve. Snowy's not ready yet, obviously, and pretty much the episode basically ends with them just looking out at the port. And there was a nice little moment in the ending credits where it was like Kiawe flies off with Charizard, and they even pointed out like, yo, if Kiawe had Charizard, why couldn't he could have just flown out here? Which shows that Kiawe wants to spend time with his friends, even though he has the opportunity, he decides to go with his friends. So yeah, that's pretty much how the arc basically wraps up. Now then, with that being said, the Ula arc was alright, although there were some hinders here, more specifically Ash vs Nanu, but it's still an alright fight. It's just not. The idea is that it's not supposed to look as intense or as epic as a gym, as a battle for a badge or a crystal, it's supposed to like say like this battle is supposed to train the mind, like it's supposed to train Ash's mind to like empty out, to like blur out comments from trainers who are like this. So yeah, also I did enjoy the Meteor episode. That was a good episode. The ending of that episode really caught us off guard. And the Lily episode, I felt like this was a good way to like get Lily stronger. Now all she needs to do is just find a Z ring, and she can use a Z crystal, Z moves. So yeah, overall, the overall was it's not bad. There's some good moments. So overall, I would just give it a C plus. Yeah, a C plus. Sorry to you Ula Arc fans, but it's a C plus to me. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. My throat wants to murder me right now, so I'm gonna go give it a rest. And I'll see you guys in the next video I make.